My net worth millions. Going to school, I drop down. They try to read when I drive with the top down. Get me on stage, I rock out. Every day money can't break, no timeouts. Change up quick, they sign up. Trying to hit my line now. Thinking I'm come find out 1v1, you dust like a wideout. Studio been my hideout. Can't shed tears, mama ain't no cry now. On me, gonna blind out. Get in the team, gotta pass your tryouts.
With the skyline of Manhattan as our backdrop, we are across the East River in the fabled borough of Brooklyn, New York. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Voyagers of Paris taking on the Blues of Brooklyn. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Brooklyn. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Throwing to start, here's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Looking to pass. Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. But you look at this defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
That's into the hands of Chosen. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now. Back deep is DJ Chark. This will be fielded at the 17. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Well, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, Week 8 to be exact. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. On first down, Wilson. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. Trying to lay one up deep. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
On second down, Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. Achane gets it from the gun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This will be caught at about the 5. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback or running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week. And he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks, the running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
Touchdown! De'Von Achane. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Voyagers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Wilson. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now, it's Brooklyn in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Wilson. Flushed out right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie.
This is caught inside the 15. A big play there. 57 yards. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll run. Achane. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Devon Achane hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Voyagers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throw caught by Achane. Touchdown! Devon Achane on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Voyagers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 21-0.
Blues nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Now Tua. Over the middle, complete. That's Hill. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He may go. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 6-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Hall. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They're going to run this with a tight end. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 3rd and short to give to the tight end. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Anderson. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 4-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tua sets up to pass it. Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
A gain of 27 on the play.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. 25. Then he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 37.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's got his target. That's complete. And they have a first down and well into field goal range also at the 16 now.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. In motion, Slayton. Tua to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Robbie Chosen, as the first half is winding down. And the Voyagers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 28-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
Okay, ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in by Ruckert. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Third and 2, now Wilson. Can't get away, and he's taken down. They
close in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
All right, come on.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Tua going to throw. That is caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career, that draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Robbie Chosen, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Voyagers open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes this 35-0 now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now it's Wilson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Wilson will throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Buying time to his lead. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Trayvon Walker. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Wilson. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Brings up 3rd and 13. 19 tight.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Jalen Phillips getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Zane Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st down, Voyagers.
Let's get this thing started, baby.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Paris 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
1st down, Voyagers.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. There he goes again. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Devon Achane, 26 yards. And the Voyagers extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, they were ultra confident coming in, that's for sure. They had won 7 straight, but number 8 not looking to be in the cards right now. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wilson. And this one is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
It's 4th down.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. A give left. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. This is caught by Williams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he whips that one incomplete there.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Wilson. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And first down.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Open man right side is Shark. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. To throw is Wilson. His throw incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Brooklyn 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. Shark's got it left side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Now it's Wilson. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Again, Wilson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Here's Wilson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Brandon Jones picking it off.
And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
So they will face a 2nd and 9 now following the penalty.
Achane here. They stay on the ground.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.